Jai Shri Ram, the concept we are learning is reductio ad absurdum. In philosophy and in logic, it is a method of proving the falseness of an ideology or a religion or a premise, which means an assumption, by showing that its logical consequence is nonsensical, absurd, ridiculously absurd. So, this is the concept. I have collected a lot of pictures. You can read them in your free time. You will enjoy looking at it. For example, the best example I can think of is these major religions. I won't name them because there's no need to name them because you already know them. One of them is based on this absurdity that you see, God got angry with man because man ate a mango, and God kicked man out of heaven because he told man not to eat the mango, but man ate the mango. And this the mango of knowledge, actually, mango of the tree of knowledge. The tree of knowledge had mangoes, and these were called knowledge mangoes. And God told man not to eat the knowledge mango. But man saw the advertisement, Maza, that actress also is coming, that Maza. So man saw that advertisement and got tempted, and he ate the knowledge mango. So God got very angry and kicked this man out of heaven. Then God decided to save the mango man because he ate the knowledge mango. So God incarnated himself as his own daughter. Now, he himself has now become his own daughter, who is born to someone who has no husband. So, and then this daughter, finally, God decided that he will get killed, and many other things will happen to him, very bad things we don't have to explain. So bad things will happen to himself, who is now his own daughter, and then by getting killed, by getting hanged and electrocuted, and by getting killed in a half a dozen different ways, because he doesn't die easily. Originally he was immortal, so he has to be killed in a half a dozen different varieties. Finally God decides it's time to die, so he dies. His incarnation has his own daughter, he himself dies in order to pardon the mango man who ate the knowledge mango, and also to calm himself because he was angry. So originally he was angry because the mango man, who became the mango man later, ate the knowledge mango, and so he kicked this fellow out, and then that fellow became the mango man. So he became his own daughter and got killed in several different ways. He tried hard, but since he is immortal, with great difficulty somehow he died, and he died in order to pardon the mango man and then calm himself down. So I think you have understood what reductio ad absurdum is. So another example I can think of is, you say, just imagine if God had not been writing books. God wrote so many holy books, isn't it? That's what they say. Just imagine. You know what they would say? If God had not written these holy books, mankind would be still in darkness, benighted, ignorant, backward. Can you believe it? I'm sure it wouldn't have made any difference. And poor God, writing books is quite a task. Now that we have voice to text software, writing is perhaps a little easy. But just imagine what paper God might have used, and what pen and what pencil. Did he have the right kind of ink? Did he have the right kind of fonts? Did he have a pad on which to keep the paper? And why did not God hire a stenographer? So, why would God write books? It's quite a task, writing books. So God wouldn't have written any books. If he was a smart God, he would have just dictated to somebody. Or he would have said, book, get ready. So the book should have been born. Well, I don't know if God really writes books. So this is reductio ad absurdum. I gave you whatever examples I thought of spontaneously. So you can understand how ridiculous the whole thing is. So when you want to attack anyone in an argument, you can expose the stupidity, the falsity by showing how their conclusion or ideology, when taken to an extreme, leads to a ridiculous conclusion. It's also, commonly known as the slippery slope fallacy. That means one small step leads to this and this and that and that and that, and finally there will be a catastrophe. These kind of people, they are very good at fear mongering. They are alarmist in their thinking. They are alarmist. So they will create a fear psychosis, fear hysteria, and try to promote. Because if you don't accept this, you will go to eternal hell, and God will skin you alive, and then He will roast you, and then He will give you a fresh skin again, so that you can be roasted again. So this kind of fear mongering. So this is reductio ad absurdum. And all the while they'll tell you the God is very kind and loving and merciful and compassionate. So I hope you understood reductio ad absurdum. Jai Shri Ram.